continuity.
So yeah,
Very good.
So what are we excited to see out of James Gunn's DCU?
Well,
what do you want out of James Gunn's DCU?
I would like to see a good written, Dark Side, like ones from Justice League Unlimited, the show. Like I really did like him when I was a kid as a villain.
Yeah,
like,
Justice League Unlimited and Young Justice does a very good Dark Side.
I want to see that. I want to see Martian Manhunter, and I would like to see. I would like to see Flash. I would like to see a James Gunn Flash. Like
a Flash.
Of course, homie did his thing. But I honestly, low key, some of my favorite parts of the Justice League was some of Flash parts. Like the last scene
of the movie
when he was like,
the turn back time.
The turn back time and doing. I know like some people don't like him flailing the arms. I didn't have a problem with that.
He was a sprinter. That makes sense.
Yeah. So I would love to see James Gunn's interpretation of Flash, even of course with Batman. I would love to see Batman. I know that he was. I don't know. I know some rumors are going on with the World's Finest or something. I don't know if any of that's confirmed.
Well, James Gunn did say that he's writing a somewhat sequel to Superman, where Superman is heavily involved, but it's not a direct sequel. So it could be a World's Finest.
What do you want out of DCU?
DC, I want all of the Lanterns. I want a big story with all of the Lanterns involved. I need that because they are the most, in my opinion, they are the most fun to deal with.
They're the most diverse, also personality wise.
Oh yeah,
like every Lantern, all the main Lanterns are very different from one another.
Yeah, but I want the yellows. I want all the colors involved. I want a Blackest Night type storyline.
Right.
I really want that. But if we're gonna stay more on Earth, I want to visit fucking more lesser known characters. Well, not lesser known because Static is not a lesser known character, but we've never gotten Static, and I would love
be on my
to
list.
have Static. I want Black Lightning. I like lightning based characters. Those are my favorite. Oddly,
you like black people, huh?
I love black people.
Yeah,
but I also love lightning.
We are the
so
guys.
I love Black Lightning.
But all the black characters have lightning powers.
No, they don't. Not all. Not all. A good portion do. But
I think somebody made a joke about that in some animated series.
I was about to say Miles, and then I was like, wait.
Miles does have
other black
Static Shock,
electric powers.
Storm.
Storm has weather powers. So
what can she do?
Create electricity. But
okay.
But anyway,
run up my DTE bill.
Because James Gunn.
I hate to have her.
James Gunn is very good at introducing lesser known characters.
Yeah.
But those two aren't really lesser known. I don't know. I would like the Spectre.
Ooh, stunning.
The Spectre, that would be crazy.
Yeah, because I didn't like what they did in Arrowverse with it. Did you see what happened?
Yeah.
They made Green Arrow the Spectre.
I would love to see a Green Arrow movie.
Yeah.
I would love to see a Green Arrow movie.
Like, you know how we have Ant-Man and a Wasp?
Yeah.
Give me Green Arrow and Black Canary.
Yes.
And
That would be great.
Huh?
And Green Hornet.
Green Hornet. No. It's not from DC.
You know what? Yeah. Because Kevin Feige is good at making characters that I don't give a fuck about. I ain't give a fuck about Ant-Man when they first announced. I'm like,
I didn't like Ant-Man. I don't like any of the Ant-Man movies.
No, but
stop.
Oh, you're crazy.
When I saw it with him, that boy, man, I'm like, yo.
They're definitely my least favorite of all.
Ant-Man is one of my. Ant-Man is probably my favorite.
That first movie is so creative. Like,
the
way that the fighting shit is, like, it's so fucking
it
getting larger,
has
smaller.
It has funny moments.
And
but
Paul
like,
Rudd carries, too.
But
yes.
I don't know.
It was, for me, Ant-Man was a relaxing break from what we've all gotten.
I agree.
I don't mean to switch it to Marvel. I'm just talking about like the formula of being able to make me care about characters I don't give a fuck about.
Yeah.
I give a fuck about Thor. I did not give a fuck about Captain America. And I did not give a fuck about Iron Man.
Nobody
I was waiting to
No one did.
About any of these people.
Nobody did.
Guess what? I say this all the time. Still to this day, they don't sell. No one cares about Iron Man, Thor, or Captain America.
Thor storyline is going heavy.
It goes
Thor's
heavy.
storylines have been going.
But no, he's right. He at the time they were low.
But right now, Thor is doing good. And we got a Captain America storyline coming out written by Chip Zdarsky.
Oh, that might be good.
It's gonna be deliciously well.
But you know who always sells?
Spider-Man.
Well, him and
Batman.
No, X-Men.
Yeah,
the X-Men is Marvel's best selling, one of the best. I would say one of, because someone would be like, actually,
you know who sells? Spawn.
Yeah,
one I didn't even know about, honestly, because I'm not that big of a comic book fan, but that Marvel made me a fan of was Doctor Strange. That movie was so amazing. I was just like, okay,
It's a bad movie.
No, they were very good at like introducing characters.
Some of
that
the
I don't give a
characters,
fuck.
yeah.
Guardians, like I heard Guardians one time.
Guardians.
Same.
I've never heard of the Guardians until, and
Same.
again, I'm a comic book reader, but I had never heard of the Guardians until the movies, and they are my favorite movies. They're my favorite trilogy.
easily.
Very good trilogy.
Easily.
Very good trilogy.
Hey, Thunderbolts.
They're my favorite trilogy.
Man,
Thunderbolts.
people
I
love
heard of the
Thunderbolts.
Thunderbolts. I don't like.
I knew the Thunderbolts were, but yeah.
All right, we're
We're on DC.
not
We're on
on
DC.
Marvel. We're on DC.
Do you have expectations or anything you want to be excited for DCU as a person who's not a DC fan? You said it, and not a comic book fan. So, what would you like to see moving forward from what you?
Hey, you're not a DC fan? We gotta talk.
You're not a DC fan.
I like.
Pull up in Sri Lanka.
Listen,
So
I'm not
yeah,
a Marvel fan either. I like Spider-Man. I like Batman. There we go.
okay.
I'm basic. I'm
a simple guy.
casual.
In and out. In and
I'm a
out.
civilian.
I'm a
North
casual.
Right, I am.
I'm
I'm
a tech
a civilian.
As a casual watching the trailer, it looks like a James Gunn superhero movie, and I like that because I like James Gunn superhero movies.
That was the thing. I
So
was scared
I
of.
have no
at first.
expectations
I'm about
other
to
than
shut
it
up.
being a
James
James
Gunn
Gunn superhero
superhero.
movie. So if it doesn't live up to that expectation, I'm going to be upset. But it's going to be the very first Superman movie I ever see in theaters. And actually the very first Superman movie that I ever watched all the way through.
There's nothing wrong with that
Damn.
at all.
Okay.
There's nothing wrong with that at all.
Okay.
I hate Superman.
So I. Wolf.
Tell us.
We're gonna stop. We're gonna come
look
back
like
to that
wearing-
later.
He look like wearing a shot.
So the only thing I really want out of the DCEU or DCU, I'm sorry, is Bat Family shit. My favorite superheroes all come from my top 10 superheroes. The majority of them come from the Bat Family and not even Batman. So I just want to see authentic Nightwing. I want all 28 Robins. I want all 5 Batwomen. I want an authentic Birds of Prey. I want the villains to be just as psychotic and kooky and
Let's hope we stay there.
ostentatious. You know what I'm saying? Like I want it. I have an idea. So here's my pitch for a Robin movie.
Oh.
Or Robin and Batgirl. I will call it Sidekicks.
Sidekicks?
Yeah, DC's Sidekicks. And what I would do is I will make it maybe 3 or 4 seasons, and like maybe every season focuses on a generation of Bruce's sidekicks. Dicks. Yeah. So like the first season focuses on Dick, Barbara, and Jason.
I mean, I would just stick
And then-
to just Dick and Barbara for season 1. I would do Jason for season
I would
2.
do Jason only because, and like I would, and it will be like 9 episodes, but just 3 episodes. Yeah, I thought about it because I'm such a fan of this, and like the 3 episodes show them becoming the sidekick, where it goes wrong, and then them becoming Nightwing, becoming Oracle, becoming Red Hood.
We need Superboy Prime. Get him.
Minus Superboy Prime. And then like second season, you know, we have Tim, we have Spoiler, we have Damien.
Spoiler what?
Her name is
That's her
Spoiler.
name.
She was a Robin.
Spoil.
She's
Yeah, death.
her
Dinner.
yeah. Her dad is a sidekick. I mean, is a villain, and his name is based off is a pun off his villain name. But anyways, so like we even with Stephanie, we can show hey how she becomes a Robin, fails. How she becomes a Batgirl, fails, and then becomes like, okay, I'm just gonna do me. Spoiler, you know, it like and her 3 episodes show where she triumphs and fails, and it ends up becoming her own identity, but still be part of the Bat Family. Same thing with Huntress, even have Huntress in there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like he has a slew of proteges, and they just don't. They find their way through him. No pedo. He finds his way. You know, they find a kindred spirit in Bruce, but then after a certain while, it goes wrong, and then they have to do their own thing, but still respect Bruce. Huntress is another example of that. I'm gonna be Batgirl. I feel like Batgirl. Okay, I'm become Huntress. You know, I would like to see that, and it leads up to Damien and Duke, who he kind of does better at being parents. Like I have
Damien
a
dies.
Damien does.
Damien dies a couple times.
Damien gets by his mom.
Yeah.
Hires the hit on him.
Not Apocalypse. What's his name too? He doesn't. Darkseid kills him a couple times too.
I don't remember.
animated movies where he-
I know that Batman takes motherfucking Damien's body to Apocalypse
Yeah.
to Darkseid's planet to revive him.
Yeah. But definitely like for the first 2 seasons, it will be like 3 episodes per character and just focuses on them meeting Bruce, them going wrong with Bruce, and then them coming into their own identities. And I will call it sidekicks. I just want good Gotham sidekicks.
I mean, you can make that a
Animated.
show about anyone with their sidekicks. Fucking Barry with Wally.
Yeah.
Fucking
See, it could become an
Superman with
anthology.
Connor. Superman with John.
Yeah.
Superman with other Connor.
Yeah. Other Connor. Yeah.
A lot of clones going on over there. Right?
I get this idea, and I got it from like the Arrowverse, because like bring back 22 episode season.
Fuck yeah, dude. Love the Arrow. I love Arrowverse. Fucking bring back Red Arrow. Bring back Arsenal. Bring back Heroin.
Yeah, Arsenal could be a good one. Yeah, just call it DC Sidekicks.
I have one more expectation as a casual.
What's up?
You want to watch Arsenal do heroin?
Don't know who that is, and I don't want to watch anybody do heroin.
Got a good site.
Continuity.
That you want to watch?
I said I don't.
Okay. It's like Wes.
Watch list crazy.
If there is a Joker,
Mm.
and if you are going to bring a Harley Quinn into it,
Mm-hmm.
Well, he's coming.
it better be Margot Robbie. And if it's not Margot Robbie, she better be finer than Margot Robbie, because I'm going to be pissed.
Honestly, don't. I'm not like y'all. How y'all kept Waller and all the people from
Waller is so good.
Yeah, but she did
how
good
y'all
as
brought
Waller.
everybody back from Peacemaker and Suicide Squad.
And my man's is Blue Beetle.
He's there. He's there.
Sholo. I can't think of his last.
Sure.
Bring back Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn, or if not, actually retire Harley Quinn and bring in.
They got another Harley.
Her name is Punchline. Bring in her Punchline, and yeah, you could tone, and that way you could tone down some of the funny shit that Harley Quinn has. Harley Quinn has had a good story, like despite the fails of the DCEU, Harley Quinn's story is actually the best part of it, even in the failed Suicide Squad. So how about we give her a break? Like we're gonna give Flash a break, and bring in Punchline as a good, sinister, maybe funny, but like still like dark.
Yeah.
I just feel like the character has become Margot at this point. Like,
Yeah, it's just
very
one of those
much
things.
like if you think of Harley Quinn, you think of Margot Robbie's.
If I think of Harley Quinn, I think of the 1990s Batman animated series.
I think of.
It's not far off from that.
I think of the Batman. Yeah, the Batman animated series. Yeah,
That's where she
does-
first appeared. So
She does a great job. That like, yeah, it's synonymous. Like Wes said, it's all like she's one of those things. Like,
bring back Jared Leto as the Joker.
no,
Oh well,
No.
he has a case going on, so
Of course
he might
does.
be busy.
Of course he has a case.
The weird, bro.
That was the worst Joker to ever Joker.
I didn't.
It
hate
was.
hated it.
We're not. We'll talk off
But
air
it's
about
bad.
it.
It
hurt you
but
really bad.
just the fact of where his like compound is really creepy. We'll talk about it off air because
Okay.
it's a deep dive.
Well, before we even get off air, I want to just say one, not criticism, but like it kind of goes on to what you said about Margot, and we're none of us are women, obviously, so whatever.
Speak for yourself.
You might be a fucking unicorn, do you? Fucking I'm seeing James Gunn does not know how to write women. How do you guys feel about that?
I disagree. Gamora.
Oh yeah, Nebula.
This is what I was thinking about when I was even the Rat Girl from the fucking Suicide Squad. Did he
Harley
play
Quinn.
Well, I mean, Harley Quinn kind of writes herself.
He still did.
He
But
did a good job.
You can fuck it up, but just
watch Scooby Doo, y'all. I know y'all digging in the crates trying to get watch Scooby Doo.
Oh yeah,
Right.
Velma.
Yeah, definitely.
Who's your mommy?
Like they're just pulling things
Dawn of the Dead.
out of- they're pulling shit out the air. He's in the press too much. Why is he?
Oh, I'm sorry,
all in the
promoting
video?
his movie.
Or what about
the show.
Bride of Frankenstein in the?
Yeah.
If anything, I
Bride
say
was a beast,
he's
too.
been the best writer of women in superhero media in the last
And
few years.
Even he and like we said, he keeps his actors in his movies. He's brought women from Marvel to DC, keeping them employed, keeping their movies the highest grossing. A lot of the girl who plays Nebula isn't really in a lot of stuff. She's in like 3 James Gunn things. The girl who played the Rat Girl in fucking Suicide Squad, she's in James Gunn movies.
That's his wife, though.
That was his wife.
No, that's not her.
That's not his wife.
I'm about to say
Harcourt.
I know.
I don't know how to say her stupid ass name. That fucking ass show.
Homegirl in Peacemaker.
That's his wife.
That's his wife.
That's his
But
wife.
what's her name is the girl who plays Mantis is in Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
Do you know who his ex-wife is?
I'm scared.
If you know, don't answer.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Don't know.
Pam
From Martin?
from The Office.
Oh, I'm like, yo, James Gunn, you got Pam? Yo, you nigga.
I hate Jaleel so
nigga, that ass.
much.
You thought his white ass got her?
Bro, these white niggas be getting. Bill Murray got Khalees.
Bill Murray is a legend.
Bill
He
Burr.
got Khalees. All right, yeah.
Don't Bill Burr date black women only?
His wife's black.
Yeah.
Robert De Niro, black
Robert De
woman.
Niro is a
Dirk
citizen of
Nowitzki,
the
black
world,
woman.
darling. His current wife is Asian. I think he's just like
Just
he's
check
not
those black
like-
He's
girls.
collecting the Infinity Stones.
yeah, of races. Yeah.
They
But yeah, I didn't know that. He has a type in.
Hey,
He has a
black
type.
women beautiful, bro.
No, I'm talking about James Gunn because
Yeah.
like Pam and Holcart kind of look alike.
If I say Pam is mid, can we end this episode?
I guess that's a yes.
I think you upset Wes.
Pam in The Office, very mid, but I think that's the point of her character is just to look very like
Yeah.
meh.
She looks
If
good.
you
late
ever
night.
worked in
Outside of that,
Office.
when she like, I forget what movie it is. She's basically like a prostitute in the movie. She
Blade of
looks-
Glory?
Blade of
Glory?
Glories.
She's kind of fine in that.
She is. I like prostitutes. I'm joking.